Hey y'all, it's Hillary, and this is kind of a tips video on how to really set up your kitchen for clean eating and getting started in the kitchen. Some really helpful tips. First of all, before you start cooking anything, you'll see behind me, hopefully, I've got some ingredients out already that I'm going to be using today. Get your stuff out before you start cooking. Make sure you have all of the ingredients you need for your recipes, because if you start making things and then you like halfway through the recipe you realize I don't have blank, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, that's the worst feeling ever, because then you've kind of wasted some ingredients. That sucks. So make sure you have all your ingredients before you start the recipe. Read through the entire recipe, know what's coming before you start. Tip number one, get your recipe in your head, get your ingredients out before you start. Tip number two, start with an empty sink. It helps your brain, it helps your space, it makes everything just run a lot smoother if you don't have any dirty dishes in the sink. It also means that all your dishes are clean and ready to be used. Just makes things easier. Today we're going to be doing, I'm meal prepping, so I'm going to be using a lot of dishes and a lot of ingredients. So if that looks like a lot, it's not. That's just the things that are from the pantry. I haven't gotten all the things out from the fridge yet. But just those are a couple of tips to get you ready. Also, another tip is I would honestly be wearing an apron. I don't have mine on yet because I'm not quite ready to get started. We'll get there in just a second. But those are my 3 tips. If you are just getting started in the kitchen, read the recipe, be prepared beforehand and get all of those supplies, ingredients, and everything ready. Have an empty sink, clean dishes, and wear an apron. 3 tips.